Good evening. I hope I find you well. Moving forward, your mom. Um, I hope everyone's doing well today. Uh, Past Monday, I'm recovered from yesterday. All the planking in the bedroom, I guess. I don't. I don't know if that's good, but um, all the tile that I laid yesterday is coming right along. So that's better and better at it. Measuring's everything. I don't know. It's a whole new art. That's for darn sure. Today I thought we would talk about. So we're still working on professional development. There is 16 videos left. So I thought we'd keep going in this direction. What I thought we'd talk about today is why exercise and nutrition, eating the right foods, is so important in your professional development. So you keep working on it, it helps move you forward. So today I was supposed to go to the gym and start my new workout routine that I got, which is completely different than what I was used to. So I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday weight training, and then Tuesday and Thursday I would do the treadmill for an hour each day. Not right now. I'm just like doing walking basically at a nice clip, but not the best. So this one flips it, and and before I did legs on like a Wednesday. So today I was supposed to start legs today, and then I work 5 days a week bodybuilding, and Saturday, and with some exercises, which is basically aerobic in between. But Saturday I have also a day at the gym for probably about an hour. But so today when I got to the gym, it was really strange. So we're creatures of habit. I know I am anyway. And I got there and I'm thinking, so I looked at my list of exercises, and first of all, it's leg day, which I'm used to doing that on Wednesdays. So I was messed up from that anyway. And it took me the longest time to get going this morning. I felt like I was talking to Irene earlier, and I felt like I was a virgin in the gym. Like it was, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know which direction to go in. It just threw me way out of sync. Like I was completely out of sync. Plus, it was busy, so all the equipment was taken. I didn't get there. I like to get there at 4:30 because there's not very many people there. So I was way out of sorts. And so I'm like, I started looking at my chart for leg day, and it said the first thing it says is Smith machine deadlift. And I'm like, oh, great. What's the Smith machine? Leg press, I know, and then one leg deadlifts. I was pretty sure. Machine calf raise. So, long story short, I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm just gonna go through my normal routine. So I didn't get my new one in, but tomorrow I'll do the legs. What I was supposed to do today, and I did study what the Smith machine was, um, and then the one leg deadlift I kind of knew, and then the other ones I know. I mean, it's not hard. It doesn't seem like this workout's as hard as mine, but they're called pyramids where so you do 6 sets, you slowly increase the weight 20 pounds each for when you're doing legs, go up to 3 and then go back down again, and taking the weight off. So you go up to your highest weight, then take it back off. So we'll see. It's going to be different. I'm going to have to get used to it. And then I think what I'll do before I go to the gym, because I don't like I like just going through my routine. You know, you only have so much time. So I don't like going in and having a sheet of paper in front of me and looking at it all, you know, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I'll study it before I go in and then maybe just take a picture of it. And at least I go in knowing what I'm doing instead of having to study it on the fly. So it wasn't the best for me today, but it wasn't the worst. It's sort of like starting over again in ways. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I thought today, so I was going to write a blog and I a little bit, but I today had a hard time writing. I don't know if you guys are like that, but so part of me is like, okay, I have to write it because it's LinkedIn. So I feel like a lot of the people from the university are on there, and I should probably write it so it's done well. So it takes me a while to figure out what to say. So I basically thought today we would go with why, as a leader, it's so important to set up daily, weekly, monthly fitness goals. And that's just my thoughts. I feel like it is. And then why should these goals be included in your development plan? And I think because it affects us in so many different ways. It definitely affects if you're working out and feeling good, it's going to affect your professionalism. And well, it does mine. I guess I shouldn't speak for everyone, but that's why this is what it does for me, how it helps me. And I just listed um, three reasons I felt like, or three ideas is what I call them, that it helps you to incorporate in your professional development plan. Because one, following consistent health and fitness goals contributes to improve cognitive cognitive brain function, and I really believe that. I guess because um, I incorporated fitness after my husband passed away, and it helped me immensely with the grieving process, but also with every day with cognitive functioning, and helps me remember. And I did download a couple articles that kind of backs that up. Number two, it really helps with self-confidence. It does me anyway. Um, now that I'm not at goal yet, but at least I'm down from where I was. Wow, by a lot. Because I've lost, I guess, 57 pounds. Um, when I had gained most of my weight was right before my husband passed away, and I was under a lot of stress. And I honestly, I wasn't working out then. I was staying home with him because he was pretty sick, and I really needed to get back moving again, which took me a while. And then three, I thought this was good, that it really does provide energy and motivation. Although I don't know. Sometimes I go through periods where I'm like, I'm just not motivated, and it's mostly in the winter. I'll be honest. We're in the heart of the winter time, although we haven't had a lot of snow. It's been cold, and it's already February, believe it or not. February 1st. That's incredible. So incredible. So that's my take on it. To write an article on it today, but I don't know, I didn't get a whole lot out. So I'm still working on it. Hopefully I can get it done tomorrow and put it in LinkedIn. I'm trying to do as much blogging, writing as I can to get better at it, because it's a true art. But the more you do it, especially writing, I found, the better you get at it. Like, you just are better at it. And I try to sometimes just put it in a format of like, well, hello, Irene. Speaking of someone who is now working out, doing some classes, it looked like. Irene's moving forward in that area. That's pretty exciting. I'm so excited. I got to see her daughters looking just beautiful. So that's an exciting move forward, Irene. That's pretty cool. I wish you were here so we could work out together. That's one thing I miss. I'll be honest. I really would like a gym buddy, and I haven't been able to find one yet. I've been working on it. Some parts of me like having my own routine and working out on my own. The other parts of me is it'd be fun to find an ideal gym partner, right? One that you both like the same kind of workout. So I did meet some ladies that are doing bodybuilding, so I'm gonna work on that. But I go a little bit earlier, so we'll see how it comes around anyway. Okay, with that, and I did say I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm guessing I can figure out on the web page. Irene, I'm super excited. I would love to be there working out. I know. I'd love you. I'd love having you working out. It'd be awesome. I'm excited for you. Did you do the class today? You did because you said free. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm so freaking proud of you for getting in there and doing it, joining the gym. And it looked like a great body pump class. I liked they had actual machines that they were doing the weights on. We don't really have machines like that, so it looked like it would be a very good workout. And I actually started that when my husband first passed away. I got back to the gym. I was in terrible shape, so out of shape, so overweight. And I was still in shock and just didn't know what I was doing, walking in circles. So, oh, Irene says, yes, I did. I can't believe how hungry I am. Right. I think I'm just used to it. So I don't, but now I have started taking that pre-workout and post-workout shakes. Well, it's water with protein powder, and I think whey is the other one. I'm trying to thinking. So, and then I eat breakfast. Breakfast is usually my biggest part, and I have enough fat and protein that it keeps me full till lunchtime. So, you'll get used to it though, and what to eat and what keeps you full and things like that. But it can make you hungry. That's for sure. Okay, so let's see what regular exercise changes the brain to improve memory and thinking skills. This is from Harvard Health Blog. Okay, so there's plenty of reasons to be physically active. We all probably know that in the back of our mind, but here's some evidence on why it's good for us. Reduces the odds of developing heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Maybe you want to lose weight, lower your blood pressure, prevent depression, or just look better. Here's another one, which especially applies to those of us, including me, experiencing the brain fog that comes with age. Exercise changes the brain in ways that protect memory and thinking skills. Thank goodness. In a study done by the University of British Columbia, researchers found that regular aerobic exercise, and that's the kind that gets your heart rate going, well, your heart and your sweat glands pumping. So, pumping iron does that to me too. Like running and stuff definitely does, but if I do enough lifting weights, I definitely get sweaty. Let's see. All right. It appears to boost the size of your hippocampus. I think that's in the front part of your brain, if I'm not mistaken, the brain area involved in verbal memory and learning. Resistance training, balance, and muscle tone exercises did not have the same results. Well, muscle toning, well, okay, they said it didn't have the same results. The finding comes at a critical time. Let's see. Researchers say one new case of dementia is detected every 4 seconds globally. They estimate by the year 2050, more than 115 million people will have dementia worldwide. So I'm going to do anything that helps me get away from that for sure. Exercise helps memory and thinking through both direct and indirect means. The benefit of exercise comes directly from its ability to reduce insulin resistance, which I know I have that, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the release of growth factors, chemicals in the brain that affect the health of brain cells, the growth of new blood vessels in the brain, and even the abundance and survival of new brain cells. Indirectly, exercise improves mood and sleep and reduces sleep stress and anxiety. So, for sure, I know it improves the mood because sometimes over the weekend I get a little where I don't want to do anything and sort of not positive, and once I hit the gym, it all changes. Like I'm all good to go again. So I was just thinking maybe Saturday would be good because I sleep in too much. So it definitely, for me, it improves mood and sleep. So I get up early, like 3:30, to go to the gym at 4:30 because why not? Because I won't exercise after work. I've tried it. Irene says, wow, the West's way of life is detrimental in many ways. Uh-oh. Goodness. Hmm. Um, I go to sleep early though, and I get up early. Um, and I tried flipping that around and going after work, but I like right now I'm tired already. So I come home from work and it's dark outside and I'm like I'm probably not going to go back to the gym or to the gym, and I tried doing it that way and I didn't follow through. So I just I'm a morning person. Morning works for me. It doesn't for everyone. I was doing it a while when my husband and I worked out at night and it seemed to work, but I, I'm a naturally morning person, so I'd rather go to bed early and get up early myself. So reduces stress and anxiety. I totally believe that helped me so much move forward in my life after my husband passed away, and still today, just even anxiety when you experience anxiety if you don't, if you're applying for a job and you don't get it or anything like that, you're trying to move forward in your life and something doesn't work right, or I don't know, whatever, bills, finances, all those things. um, so problems in these areas frequently cause or contribute to cognitive impairment. Many studies have suggested that parts of the brain that control thinking and memory, which is the prefrontal cortex and medial temporal cortex, have greater volume in people who exercise versus people who don't. Even more exciting is the finding that engaging in a program of regular exercise of moderate intensity, which is over 6 months or a year, is associated with an increase in the volume of selected brain regions. So, this is from a neurologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital and an instructor of neurology at Harvard Medical School. So what should you do? So Irene says, I mean, the way Americans eat, sleep, and our way of life. I know, especially after COVID-19 reared its ugly head, right? We really, that's why they had the famous COVID 20. it's gotten worse. Well, and it's all the sugar and everything in the foods that we eat, you know, and what we've been programmed. I mean, growing up, I remember eating all that. It's taken me years to figure out how to eat what, and it's really about eating what my personal body does well on, which is mine does really well on keto, and I think it's because I have um, insulin resistance for sure. Like I know I'm allergic to gluten and sugar. I don't do well on any of that. And diabetes runs in my family, so all of those things. Um, Even more exciting is the finding that engaging in a program of regular exercise of moderately intensity over 6 months or a year is associated with an increase in the volume of selected brain regions. Oh, I said that already. Okay, start exercising. We don't know exactly which exercise is best. Almost all of the research has looked at walking, including the latest study. It's likely that other forms of aerobic exercise that get your heart pumping might yield similar benefits. Now, the diet I'm on, Code Red, which is keto, they don't want you to exercise because when you're in ketosis, you're burning so much fat. If you do exercise, it can do a lot of things. Like sometimes my blood sugar is really low, and when I get up from like especially doing legs, I'm like lightheaded. And it also can trigger you to want to eat more. Like Irene said, she was super hungry today, and yeah, that can happen. And even sometimes just the mental thought of you exercising, you're like, well, now I need to reward myself. um, Standard recommend, okay, that's 120 moderate intensity exercise a week, 120 minutes. So that's 2 hours. Standard recommendations advises half an hour of moderate physical activity most days of the week, or 150 minutes a week. If that seems daunting, start with a few minutes a day and increase the amount you exercise by 5 or 10 minutes every week until you reach a goal. And when I first started, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I don't know if I started with 3 days a week, but I know I did the classes like Irene's doing right now. And I had to have them because I had to have somebody leading me. I wasn't able to do it on my own. So I did that for a couple years till I got a lot of my weight off and I was feeling better. And then I started working out on my own and found another diet and I lost quite a bit of the rest. I'm still working on it. So, if you don't want to walk, consider other moderate intensity exercises such as swimming, stair climbing, tennis, squash, or dancing. And I have done racquetball and I've also done tennis and dancing. I haven't done too much swimming. I've never too much gotten into the swimming part of it. I like swimming, I'm good at it, but just not for exercise. Don't forget that household activities can count as well, such as intense floor mopping, raking leaves, or anything to get your heart pumping so much that you break out in a light sweat. How about laying tile? I have to say, I go into it like not with like a sweatshirt on over my regular shirt, and by the time I lay a couple rows, I'm already taking it off because I'm sweating. I mean, I'm not dripping in sweat, but it's moving me. I was thinking yesterday, it takes a lot out of you. Don't have the discipline to do it on your own? Try some ideas. Join a class or work out with a friend who holds you accountable. Track your progress, which encourages you to reach a goal. If you're able, hire personal training. Paying an expert is good motivation, and that's what I've done. And Irene said she's meeting with a trainer as well. So that's pretty cool. So whatever exercise and motivators you choose, commit to establishing exercise as a habit, almost like taking a prescription medication. After all, they say that exercise is medicine, and that can go on top of anyone's list of reasons to work out. I totally agree. My stats are always really well. I mean, and even for hormones and all of that, because I don't eat sugar or anything, and I usually have great low blood pressure and low resting heart rate and everything. So I try to keep going for those reasons, just to stay in good shape, you know. And well, for all the reasons I listed, I like to do it, you know. It helps with your cognitive functioning. I feel like by me exercising every day, it keeps my brain moving in the right direction. And self-confidence, it's helped me immensely. I don't think I would have been doing this even if I hadn't been getting into great shape and feeling good about myself. And I definitely get energy and motivation from it. And a lot of the motivation comes from other people at the gym, as well as professional development. You can make contacts there. You can meet a lot of people, and it's good contacts. They're the ones I have met have been very positive and very inspirational and things like that. So I think it's all good to invest in professional development by setting fitness goals, you know, and working out and achieving them. So this is 7 great reasons why exercise matters. 7 benefits of regular physical activity. So you know exercise is good for you, so they say, right? But do you know how good? From boosting your mood to improving your sex life, which I don't have. Find out how exercise can improve your life. And that's my choice. I'm doing really well, so I'm good. So this is from the Mayo Clinic. Oh, good. Irene says my stats were good. My metabolism was working at an athlete level. Wow, that's great. It surprised me because mostly all I do is, but walking is great. She says all I do is walk. That's all I do. Uh, with the kind of diet I'm on, I don't need to. I used to run a lot. I used to over exercise because I couldn't. I was trying to do it instead of eating a good health plan, and so I was exercising, not losing weight. I was over exercising. Like I exercised so much it hurt me. That's what I did CrossFit and I blew discs out in my back. I was trying to lose weight by over exercising and it didn't work. So this new plan I'm on, you don't do that. You just exercise enough. So I like even this weight training plan, I'm going, is that going to be enough? But maybe I'm still over exercising. So I'm going to try it and see what happens. Okay, so the health benefits of regular exercise and physical activity are hard to ignore. Everyone benefits from exercise regardless of age, sex, or physical ability. Okay, these are 7 ways exercise can lead to a happy, healthier you. Exercise controls weight. Exercise can help prevent excess weight gain or help maintain weight loss. So even though I wasn't on the plan I'm on now as far as food plan, I was sort of doing, I think I was doing paleo if I'm not mistaken, until my son introduced me to keto. So I still lost around 27, 30 pounds by exercising and eating, I think it was paleo, which is more of a protein based. So you're eating a lot of meat. And I still lost weight on that. Regular trips to the gym are great, but don't worry if you can't find a large chunk of time to exercise every day. Any amount of activity is better than none at all. To reap the benefits of exercise, just get more active throughout your day. So, the place that I work, it is big enough to walk around it 4 times. You'd be doing almost a mile. So once in a while, I was doing that more. I'm not doing it as much now that I'm exercising. Um, and and I was walking my dog every day that I need to get used to. I need to start doing again because she gained weight. I lost and she gained. That's not good. Not for a healthy dog. Okay, but there are other ways, and walking is awesome, Irene. That's super good. Like just do start out with a little bit at a time and then work your way into more if that's what you want. Just moving. Just moving. So they said, take the stairs instead of the elevator or rev up your household chores, which I don't like. I don't like household chores. I don't like them. Exercise combats health conditions and disease. So worried about heart disease. I don't know. I think we all want to pay attention to it, don't we? Hoping to prevent high blood pressure, yes, because that kind of runs in our family. No matter what your current weight is, being active boosts high density lipoprotein, which is HDL. That's the cholesterol, the good cholesterol. And it decreases unhealthy triglycerides. This 1-2 punch keeps your blood flowing smoothly, which decreases your risk of cardiovascular disease. So you'll always hear when you take those tests that although your bad cholesterol may be a little bit higher, as long as your good cholesterol is low, then they're not as worried about it. So regular exercise helps prevent or manage many health problems and concerns, including stroke, metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, many types of cancer, arthritis, falling on the ground, especially in the winter time, right? It can help improve cognitive function and helps lower the risk of death from all causes. I still wouldn't want to fall, but I feel like if I did, I might be able to at least maybe catch myself a little better since I'm staying in pretty good shape. I do a lot of stretching, a lot of stretching and getting up and down from the floor. Exercise improves mood. Need an emotional lift or need to blow off some steam after a stressful day? A gym session or brisk walk can help. Physical activity stimulates various brain chemicals that may leave you feeling happier, more relaxed, and less anxious. I know it's helped me a lot. You may also feel better about your appearance and yourself when you exercise regularly, which can boost your confidence and improve your self-esteem. That's what I was talking about earlier. Exercise boosts energy. Winded by grocery shopping or household chores, regular physical activity can improve your muscle strength and boost your endurance. I know my endurance for sure has gone way up since I've been doing exercise all the time. Exercise delivers oxygen and nutrients to your tissues and helps your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. And when your heart and lungs health improve, you have more energy to tackle daily chores. Exercise promotes better sleep. Struggling to snooze? Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster, get better sleep, and deepen your sleep. Just don't exercise too close to bedtime, or you may be too energized to go to sleep. That's why I like mornings, because I I get up earlier by 8:30 I'm out. And I have it excuse me. I sleep really sound too, as long as I don't have coffee afternoon. Irene says, lol, I was feeling a little euphoric on my drive home after the gym class. That's awesome. Pretty awesome stuff right there. Exercise puts a spark back into your sex life. Do you feel too tired or too out of shape to enjoy physical intimacy? Regular physical activity can can improve energy levels and increase your confidence about your physical appearance, which may boost your sex life. I have to say, now that I'm in better shape, I kind of like getting some nice smiles at the gym from some of the men. It's kind of nice. I'm liking it, and it helps boost your motivation and your reason for going and your self-esteem, honestly. But I didn't at first. It took a long time. Uh, okay, regular physical activity may enhance arousal for women, and men who exercise regularly are less likely to have problems with erectile dysfunction than are men who don't exercise. I don't know. You men out there can let me know about exercise, but I heard it's positive. I heard it's positive. I know it is for women. It's very positive. Exercise can be fun and social. That's what I said. I love it. That's my social time. I love the gym in the morning. Exercise and physical activity can be very enjoyable. They give you a chance to unwind, enjoy the outdoors, or simply engage in activities that make you happy. Physical activity can also help you connect with family or friends in a fun social setting. And you were there today with your daughter, right, Irene? I would love it. My daughter, when she was here, worked out with me. I can't get either one of my kids or Ryan, either one of my three kids, to go to the gym with me at 4:30 in the morning. Every time they're here and I say it, they're like, no, no thanks. Physical activity can also help you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So take a dance class, and I've done that. I love dance classes. Oh, Irene said my daughter and grandson. How fun is that? Well, you're just spoiled, aren't you? Oh my goodness, I love that. Um, one time I more than once, but my granddaughters always would go on hikes with me, and I talked my one granddaughter into doing, I think it was an 18-mile bike ride the one day. So I love working out with my kids and grandkids. It's pretty awesome. So take a dance class, hit the hiking trails, or join a soccer team. Find a physical activity you enjoy. And I did join on Tuesdays. They have a group here that do bike riding. That's the 18-mile bike rides. And then they have it's called Spinderella every June. Hopefully, I don't know if they'll have it this June, but because of the Rona, but we'll see. It's always a good time. So try something new or do something with friends and family. The bottom line in exercise and physical activity are great ways to feel better, boost your health, and have fun. For most healthy adults, the Department of Health and Human Services recommends at least 150 minutes a week of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes a week of vigorous anaerobic activity, or a combination of moderate and vigorous activity. The guidelines suggest that you spread this exercise throughout the week. Examples include running, walking, or swimming. Even in small amounts of physical activity are helpful. And accumulated activity throughout the day adds up to provide health benefits. Strength training exercise for all major muscle groups at least 2 times a week. And the examples are lifting free weights, weight machines, and doing body weight training, which is what Irene's doing. Body weight training as a group. I'm doing the free weight lifting and weight machines kind of on my own, but I've been doing it on my own for a while. And now I have a plan that's been written, so we'll see what happens. I really like it when I leave the gym and my muscles are just screaming at me. Like, it feels so good. I love just having that feeling of worked out so much that your muscles are sort of drained. I love that. Okay, spread your activities throughout the week. If you want to lose weight, meet specific fitness goals, or even get more benefits, you may need to ramp up your moderate aerobic activity to 300 minutes or more a week. And that includes walking. Remember to check with your doctor before starting a new exercise program. And I always do that anyway. Once a year, I usually check in and get my blood work and all those things. Um, Especially if you haven't exercised for a long time, have chronic health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, or arthritis. So, yeah, I'm big on that anyway. I feel like, part of I don't know, I guess we talked a little bit about. Well, this is professional development, self improvement. So I feel like medical checkups are just a necessity, honestly, just because you can catch things early. Nowadays, you know what that's like. It's kind of scary, everything that's going on nowadays with cancer and diabetes and all those kinds of things. It's just a darn good idea to get your checkups. Get your checkups and watch your stats. That's why I like the Fitbit. Do you do you have a Fitbit, Irene? Those are so much fun to stay in, like, because you can have fun with your daughter or friends on it. And I'm not doing that as much anymore, but I used to, because I've kind of gotten more into different training now with the bodybuilding than what it was. But anyway, um, that's about all I have today. I am going to go in and see if I can create a poll, see if there's some things you guys want to. We have, did I say 16 days left, I think? And so if there's a subject you want to talk about, I can do a little research on before I come in. And we can just talk about it. So I think I will just do, I don't know, I needed this today, so I'm just going to read it for all of us. And it's February 1st already. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's crazy. Follow me one step at a time. That is all I require of you. In fact, that is the only way to move through this space-time world. You see huge mountains looming, and you start wondering how you're going to scale those heights. Meanwhile, because you're not looking where you're going, you stumble on the easy path where I'm leading you now. As I help you get back on your feet, you tell me how worried you are about the cliffs up ahead. But you don't know what will happen today, much less tomorrow. Our path may take an abrupt turn, leading you away from those mountains. There may be an easier way up the mountain than is visible from this distance. If I do lead you up the cliffs, I will equip you thoroughly for that strenuous climb. I will even give my angels charge over you to preserve you in all your ways. Keep your mind on the present journey, enjoying my presence. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust in me to open up the way before you. That helped me again today. I don't know. Just had a weird weekend and weird day. Once I hit the gym, I was good again. Like I felt good again. But I don't know. I'm going through uh, sort of a strenuous time. I given my notice and not sure what's happening. So I'm kind of looking at that mountain right now, wondering what the heck. But I just need to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right, Irene? And then it will pass. The worry will pass. I really like that. And I was listening today to Lewis Howes and Lisa Nichols. I just love her. She's so inspirational. I love everything about her. She's a Christian. She's so humble and just a great speaker. I just so enjoy her. She's pretty awesome. So thanks for turning me on to her. You've been very instrumental in a lot of the people I listen to. And Donna gave me the one, Matthew Hussey. I like him a lot too. I like listening to him. He's got a lot of good things. And then we were talking about Matthew McConaughey, right? And he's got a new book out. So I saw so it's going to be Lewis and, was it Lewis and Matthew, I think? That'll be good because Matt, so it was pretty cool. Matthew McConaughey, he was going to write a book. I watched an interview with him the other day, a couple of them, and he had a ghostwriter to begin with, and then for some reason or another, the ghostwriter was pulled or something, and so he ended up going out on his own. Can't remember where to, but his wife almost said, get out of here. And one other thing that I really like about him is he's written journals. He's done journals since I think he said he was 14 or 15. He's been journaling. And so he took all his journals and I don't know if it's a memoirs book. I don't know what exactly. I think it's going to be really good though. He also writes a lot of poems and things. So he took his journals and left. And I can't, do you remember how long he went for? Like he just went out by himself, basically shut himself in or went to I don't know if it's wilderness or where it was. And he said I think it took about 12 days or so to get in touch with himself. And then he started writing. And apparently this book is super good. So, and it's got a lot of poems and things in it. So I think it's going to be really good. I'll probably have to get it and listen to it. He also narrates it, so that can't be bad, right? Narrated by Matthew himself. Yay! I like hearing him talk too. He's very positive and straightforward thinking, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So I hope your week is gone. I hope your Monday went well. Let's see here. What do I got for the forecast? 39 degrees. 39 degrees. It was like so nice out today. I was outside and I didn't even need the heater. Oh, this is crazy. I'm like, it has to be over 50. It was like 40 some, and I didn't need the heater. That's scary, isn't it? That's scary for a California girl. 36, 10% chance of snow, 49 humidity, 12-mile-an-hour winds. But this morning was really windy, and when it's 32, 35 and windy, it's really cold to me. I don't like it very much. Hey Sandra, windy your way, I betcha. Oh, I hate the windy. You kind of look like you're in an open area too, so I bet it is windy through there. We're here in Pocatello, we're a little bit protected because we have mountains all the way around us. So back in the day, when we were out camping around the other side of the mountain of Pocatello, we did end up seeing a tornado start over towards, I think it's American Falls they call it, and Rockland area is where we were. The kids, all of us and the kids were driving back, and we literally saw it form from a funnel cloud and pick up energy as it was going. And by the time it hit the mountains that protects Pocatello, it just made it disintegrate. So we have some good mountains around us, but it's still pretty windy here. Like, it was super windy this morning, but not in the afternoon. So Sandra says rain tomorrow and snow Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We need snow. It looks like Wednesday or Friday is when we're supposed to be getting snow. So hopefully it's not good. I talked to one of my friends today, and he said that he went up snowboarding and it was not good. He said a lot of the snow had been packed down from the snowboarders already and it warmed up. So it wasn't the best snow, which is not good. Although, a lot of them already bought their ski passes for the hill, but it's not going to bring a lot of people up for that business. That we have a little local Pebble Creek snow area, and they get a pretty good business, but gee, in these times, man, we just need some more snow. Even if it rains here in the valley, it might snow in the peaks, right? So hopefully we get yours then, Sander, if it's coming our way. I don't know. I haven't been talking as much lately. I need to start reading more. Maybe as the week progresses, my exercise will promote more cognitive abilities. Yeah, right, Sandra. Hopefully, she says. So, Sandra, I signed up today for an Instagram account. You'd be proud of me. I didn't figure out how to use it yet, though. I went ahead and signed up, but I don't know. I'm not sure why I was stuck. So, Sandra, we didn't get any of the snow that was supposed to come last time. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Hello. Nice to see you on here. I don't think I've caught you yet. Yay. Sandra and Irene are on here as well. Sandra, good. Yeah. Oh, also, Sandra, I was gonna tell you. So I was trying some of the advertising in Facebook, and so Joe, he says, "Hello, all EMers." um, I tried to do an advertising. Well, I did do an advertising. I wrote a little article, and then I was promoting someone else. And Joe says, "I'm good, thank you." Sandra says Instagram is owned by Facebook, so you can set them up so your Instagram posts automatically post on Facebook. Okay, well that's good to know. Sandra says hi, Joe. You guys probably can see who's typing, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. It just makes sense to narrate. Keeps me busy anyway. Um, okay, so that's good to know. Joe says hi. Um, okay, so I did do that advertising, Sandra, through. So it was on my page, and I just bought a promotion to advertise. Okay, you can see each other. Okay. Uh, I advertised for someone else, which seemed to do okay. I mean, it was $10. I just thought I'd try it out. It was good, but I did get most of the feedback was positive. But I did get, okay, Joe says, have a wonderful night, guys. You as well, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Nice to have you on here and for supporting us on here. Um, I got a couple of negative comments. One was an angry face. I'm not sure because I think I wrote, I thought it was positive. I tried to keep everything positive. But then I did get 3 posts as well that somehow one said I was a communist, or the ad was. I'm not sure what that meant. One said, since I pooped on their post, it had a big elephant, they were pooping on mine. And then the third one said something else. I don't remember, but it was pretty, really, really negative. So this is my thought. And it's a good look. I'm trying to figure it out, right? It's better than not posting it all. I'm wondering if for some reason these advertising, not the ones you're talking about, Sandra, but the ones that I posted that I paid for, wonder if it actually goes into their feed and causes, they didn't like it. Like I felt like I was interrupting their news feed somehow. Um, I mean, it's okay. It didn't hurt my feelings or anything. I just thought, wow, why are they being so aggressive? What did I do for them? Oh, one said it was, oh, Communist Party. That's right. I forget the other ones, but I just deleted them. I figure, I don't know. I'm going in the way of media now, and so I'm gonna have to be able to go with the punches, right? Good or bad. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get when you're going outside of when you're approaching the public is what I want to say. And as I move into more of that, it's an ad. It shows up in their feeds just like ads show up in your feeds. Okay. Huh. So I don't know. What is the name of your page? I think it's moving forward with Dr. Mom. But I was advertising for my friend that does, geez, I don't know. It's something black. Yeah, I had him say this is a communist group or something. I don't know. Um, I think it's something like BlackRock. I don't know. Their leadership. I mean, they're a great company, so I don't know if it's the name. It was I was advertising for them because she did a really good training for us. So I was actually trying to be nice and say how great she was. So I don't know if you read it, but it's the one I put on LinkedIn. Seemed okay on there, but I'm learning, so we'll see. It was quite interesting. I'm like, geez, I don't know how that came out what I wrote, but it was on leadership and I thought it was positive, but gosh, I don't know. I mean, these were people in the East. Um, they were from all over. So I'm wondering how they decide who gets bombarded. Black River, yes, Sandra. Yep. Is that detrimental speaking or something? I don't know. Maybe people can take it wrong. I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't meant wrong. I'm learning. It's good. Very good. So, I'm, like I said, I'm writing an article right now on, you can limit the demographic. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I don't know, do you need to do that? I guess maybe. I don't know. But something to think about. There's a lot to it. No, you can post, your post was fine. Some people are just going, I know, right, Sandra, I know. Some people are just going to complain. So I think it hit 200 people. I think I got um, remarks from probably, I don't know, 50, 70 some. If there's only three, I guess that's not bad. And honestly, it was kind of good for me to explore. So that's good to know. You can limit because one thing I don't want to do. Tanner says, yes, you do. That way you can make sure your money is spent on showing the ad to the right people. Sure, that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. And especially when I'm advertising for someone else, I don't want them to get, I want it to be right to the right demographic. You're right on. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks. I'll remember that. So that was my one experience. And you're certainly not going to please everyone, are you? all the time. Well, it's not unfortunately. I mean, it's probably good feedback too. It makes you circle back around and make sure you're doing what you should be doing. You know, am I writing when I when you write, it's a little bit hard. You got to make sure you're really considering everything, citing your articles, and your words are flowing good, which takes a lot. So I just got to start doing it, making myself do it more often because it's good for me. So, well, we're okay. It's about time to get off here tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being on. It's nice touching base. And we're still thinking on doing a Zoom meeting on here on Friday. So I look forward to that. Probably around 5:30 is a good time. I think 5:36 when most people are around, maybe. So I'm gonna try to do that and pull everybody on here. So okay, well, you guys have a good night. Happy Monday, and love you all. Thank you for getting on. Good night.